So I want to share with you today my 5 top secrets and how to be more confident. You know, a diva came up to me the other day and we were at a networking event and she said, you know what, I'm pretty good at networking, but what is it that you do that attracts people to you? How do you come across as so confident? And as many of you know, and I've shared over and over again, whether you believe me or not, is I am a recovering introvert. So here's the deal. One of my favorite phrases, I say it all the time, fake it till you make it. Don't wait for the confidence to just all of a sudden appear out of nowhere and then you're ready to get out there and network. So I'm going to share with you today my 5 top secrets that I've been sharing with seminars for the last 25 years and I use for myself if I'm feeling a little insecure or uncomfortable in any kind of social or professional setting. So with the theme of fake it till you make it, the first key, and I teach this at all my networking seminars, and it sounds so easy, it sounds so simple, eye contact. But it's shocking to me on a daily basis, this is my #1 tool by the way, that people don't look at you in the eye. And that tells so much about who you are when you don't look at somebody in the eye. And one of my pet peeves, because I teach customer service, is I'm at stores during the day and I'm out there and people say, hey, how are you? And they don't even look at you in the eye. When you look at somebody in the eye, you're saying, I am confident. I am credible. However, I know that many of you are shy. When you look at somebody in the eye, it can feel a little uncomfortable. So a little trick, I have many, but one I want to share with you today is if you look at the person right here, they call this in yoga the third eye, but if you look at them right there, they won't know that you're not looking directly at them, but it will give you the confidence to say, I see you. Dale Carnegie, of course, who's written the book and How to Win Friends and Influence People, has a whole chapter on eye contact. So eye contact is #1. #2, and again, this sounds simple, smile. Smile for the camera. I always hear my audiences at this point when I'm teaching a networking seminar say, that's fake, Heidi. What if I don't feel like smiling? When you fake it till you make it, and when you smile, you come across as confident and approachable. We can all put on a smile, you know, right now in front of the camera. If I said, let's take a picture, you would put on that smile. And do you know that even when I teach stress management seminars, when you smile, you're telling your body you're happy. However, when you smile, you come across more comfortable and more confident, but people forget it. So smile. I was at a women's conference a few months ago and just in the bathroom and looking around, all the women were looking like all mean and unhappy. And I was like, wow, first impressions say everything. We need to be aware of how we're coming across, even if we don't think that people are watching, because they are. So #2, smile. #3, hand gestures. What do we do with these hands? When we're walking around at networking events, be aware. How are you coming across? Because it's all perception. The reality is you could be sitting here with crossed arms because you're cold. But what might people be thinking about you? They might be thinking, gee, she's a little snippy or snooty. How are you coming across? So what I recommend is it's okay, and if you're Italian, put your hands out there, but notice something I'm doing. My palms are up. What I learned a long time ago, because I have studied a lot body language, when you put your hands up like this when you're talking, people are saying, you're saying, you can trust me, I'm not hiding anything. When you put your hands down unconsciously, you could be saying, I'm trying to hide something. So talk with your hands, but be open. When you're fidgeting and scratching, and I play with my hair a lot, it shows insecurity. So be, again, this is psychology, be more aware of how you're coming across. So the third step is watch and be aware and be open body language with your gestures. Okay? The fourth and one of the most important is to be sincere, to be authentic. So as much as I teach techniques on conversations and how to be open and asking questions, it has to be from a place that you do care. Because if you're like, zipping through, okay, Heidi said to say 5 questions, and you're asking the questions right along, but you're not really present, people will feel that. So being yourself, I don't want you to try to be like me. I know I can be overly animated. So don't worry about that piece. Okay, so far we have eye contact. We have smile. We have your hand gestures, being present. The last tip for right now and how to be more confident is own your presence. So many women I see coming into any kind of meeting and they're small. They don't take up space. Maybe that was something you were brought up with. I know I was brought up with the message, children are to be seen and not heard. Puff up. I do this in my seminars, my presentation skills seminars. Don't be afraid when you walk in a room, and some of that's mindset, what you tell yourself up here. Puff up and say to yourself, say to the room, quietly to yourself, it's okay for me to take up space. People always say when they give me feedback of how I've come across is energy. Now I know sometimes my energy can be big energy, but energy. Because what I do consciously is own the room. And I say to myself, it's okay to be bigger than life. So feel that. Take up the space. Don't walk in saying, ooh, who am I? And I'm just going to have a little bit of space. So those are my 5 tools, my 5 secrets, my 5 steps for right now on how to become more confident. Fake it till you make it. And I promise you, if you try on some of these techniques consciously, make a decision up here, you will see and feel people being more attracted to you. You'll feel more comfortable in your own skin, and you'll watch your business grow.